Hello everyone, today we are talking about the good and the bad fats.
Hey everyone, today we are out of the kitchen and we are talking about fats and how we decide what's a good fat and what's a bad fat. All right, so on keto, there is...
Okay, maybe put that down because that's good. I'm going to wear it.
So as a preface to this discussion on fats, I just want to touch on one thing real quick, and that is about clean and dirty keto. So we are generally pretty clean with our keto, but there is a dirty version of keto. Basically what that means is that you don't care what you eat as long as it fits your macros. Clean keto though actually cares about what those fats, where those fats are coming from.
Thinking about the quality of the macros, so the nutrient level of the fats.
Yeah, and so this is how we as clean ketos are looking at fats just to work out what we will and won't eat.
So when it comes to the fats that we do consume on a keto diet, in terms of macros, we are looking at about 70 to 75% of our calories for the day are going to be fats.
Yeah, and since that's such a big part of what we're eating, we want to make sure that it's good for us, that we're getting good quality, that it's not harmful to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess it's worth putting in the effort if it's that much part of your diet.
Yeah, and I guess with it being fats, like obviously fats help you be stay fuller longer, but also we want to make sure that we're getting the nutrients out of that as well. So whether it's fiber or the various good fats like your omega-3s or things like that.
At the end of the video, we're going to tell you about our fats that we like and we're happy with, and we're also going to tell you about the ones that we avoid, and you're probably going to want to avoid them too.
So when it comes to fats, there are two types of fats. We've got our saturated fats and we have our unsaturated fats. So when it comes to saturated fats, there have been studies that have shown that they actually might be quite good for our health. A couple of the benefits to saturated fats could include the good to bad cholesterol ratio in our bodies. It can also help with heart health and possibly even help with your blood pressure. And
then we get to the unsaturated fats, and there's a couple of types of things that you're going to be looking at there. There's the monounsaturated and the polyunsaturated. Now the monounsaturated are generally, there's always exceptions, but they're generally pretty good for you. There's been evidence to show that they reduce inflammation, that they can just decrease the risk of heart disease.
Yeah, and also with lowering your inflammation, that helps, I guess, prevent some of the diseases that are so big in our society, and a lot of that is the cause of inflammation. So lowering the inflammation is a good thing.
Yeah. And then there's the polyunsaturated, which again, there's a few good ones there, but there's some there that are not so good as well. The thing that you're looking for in the good ones though is the omega-3 oils, and those omega-3 oils are important for your brain health. The things like salmon, and some of the nuts have it, some of them don't. Chia seeds, yeah. So there's a few things that are really good for omega-3s. Yep. Now under unsaturated fats, there is another subgroup of trans fats or trans fatty acid. Now the problem with trans fats is that these are fats that have been treated chemically to make them stable on the shelf. And by that, I don't mean like they're going to fall off. It's about making sure that they don't go off while they're sitting in the supermarket. Yeah,
so they've had to process them and do treatment to them and things like that too.
Yeah, basically just to keep them fresh.
So these trans fats often have significant omega-6s, which is the ones that we want to really keep the lowest. Our omega-3s are the good ones. The omega-6s are the ones we want to probably keep a lot lower.
They're the ones that give you the inflammation.
Yeah. And it's this inflammation that can then lead to diabetes, to cancers, to heart disease, and that's all the stuff that we really do want to be avoiding.
Diabetes type 2.
Yeah. So we are doing clean keto.
Yes.
So we've chosen to do clean keto because we value putting the good things into our bodies to make sure that we're equipping our bodies to be able to, build our immune system, make sure we know that what we eat is really the building blocks to our cells and everything that.
So this is one of the takeaways we want for you to take away. These are the good fat.
One of the top ones we eat all the time, avocados, high in fat. Yes, but loaded with nutrients.
Yeah.
Loads and loads of good stuff.
And not just the fruit, the avocado oil as well. If you're making a salad or that sort of thing, avocado oil is great for that.
Yeah. Another one that we have really high on our list and we incorporate a lot in our cooking is grass-fed butter.
Yeah, and another one would be olive oil, but we don't tend to cook with the olive oil. So we probably wouldn't use the olive oil in like a frying pan or something like that, but in a salad or anything like that, a bit of olive oil.
Yeah.
The other one that we have every day, eggs. We have a lot of eggs. We have eggs for breakfast, and they are just really good for you. Lots of nutrients, lots of fats in there that are the good fats.
And the other thing we have is nuts.
Yes.
Got to be careful with the nuts. I have them as a snack at work, and I have to be very, very careful because before you know it,
they are packed with energy. So lots of calories in them.
Yeah, that's it.
And probably the best ones are you're looking at things like macadamias and pecans, Brazil nuts.
Yeah, but again, you don't want to have more than a small handful of them.
And walnuts, a bit of walnuts as well.
Yeah,
they're probably a good one. So they're the good fats that we work into our food as much as we can, and that's what we base most of the ketogenic diet on. Before we hit the last section where we tell you the bad fats, give the video a like. Why don't you hit that thumbs up button? There's going to be a little thing that pops up shortly that you can click to subscribe if you haven't already, or you can hit the red subscribe button. And
I think it would be great to hear from you as well. Let us know in the comments, what fats do you enjoy? What do you incorporate into your cooking? What fats, is there any, I guess, any thoughts that you've thought, oh, fats were bad, but you're starting to change, you're starting to go, oh, actually, let us know in the comments what your thoughts are. I would love to hear what you're thinking as well, because it's been a journey for us, so it'd be really good to hear from you.
All right, so we're about to get into the bad fats, but before we do, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the thumbs up if you're enjoying what we're doing. At the end of the video, there'll be a subscribe thing that pops up down there. If you want to hit the big red button, that'll be fine too. But yeah, we'd also love to hear from you. It's also a bit of a journey. I know it has been a journey for us in terms of, I guess, fats being good for us. We've always had that concept, I guess, that fat is bad. So we would love to hear from you. In the comments below, let us know what fats do you enjoy? What do you use in your cooking or in you incorporate into your diet? But also, what have you been surprised by? I would love to know what the fat journey is for you, I guess, as well, and how you're incorporating that into your lifestyle. All right, so now we get to the bad fats. Now, it's probably not going to surprise you, given what we said before, that all of these are trans fats, pretty much. So we're just going to list them off.
The first one at the top of our list, it's found in so many products. You'll be surprised, but it's the rapeseed oil or canola oil, depending on where you're from and how it appears in your ingredients list. If you can do anything you can to avoid it, avoid it.
Next one on the list, plain and simple, sunflower oil.
Next up, margarine. I know that again, it's the healthy option to butter. It really isn't. No. It's got a lot of the bad fats that will cause inflammation.
The next one on the list you may not see as much as the other ones that we've already listed, safflower oil.
The next one on our list, corn oil.
The next bad one, unfortunately, grapeseed oil.
Following on from that, we have peanut oil.
Peanuts are a legume, so you're probably avoiding legumes on your keto diet anyway. But yeah, the oil is not good either.
Next up, we've got soybean oil. And again, this one is actually found in quite a few products. So again, worth checking the ingredients to make sure that you are avoiding it.
And the last one on our list is vegetable shortening. So in Australia, that one's known as kofar, that sort of stuff that you put through your chocolate crackles. That, not good.
So that's our list of the bad fats. Now, I know we are talking keto, but to be honest, this list of bad fats, really anyone should be avoiding, regardless of, you might not be necessarily looking to lose weight, but because these impact our health and possibly can trigger certain diseases, really across the board, they should be avoided.
All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching again, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Cheers.
Fat chat.